Honestly, when I was coming here, I told myself, what do I actually want from this tournament? Do I want them to win? I don't know if they have the same quality as the guys that did it in 2013. If you
A highly frustrating game. We created a few chances. Osimhen should have probably buried one of his 2 or 3 chances. And Ivory Coast next. It's going to be a tough game, but you need to start these kind of tournaments with a win against a very poor team. But ultimately, you finished 1-1.
No, I mean, how have you concluded that they're a very poor team? Are we poor or they're poor? So that's the question. Honestly, when I was coming here, I told myself, what do I actually want from this tournament? Do I want them to win? I don't know if they have the same quality as the guys that did it in 2013. If you look at the back line, look at the middle, look at the strike, yeah, perhaps Osimhen is the... I mean, I guess we should give him a lot of credit, right? He's a world-renowned striker at the moment, right? But can they do the same thing that the guys in 2013 did? I don't think so. Like that's and I'm just being as fair as possible. Yeah. If they can pull up a surprise, yeah, definitely. But I mean, I think it was a very poor game. Yeah, there was no coordination. Like it was not compact. It wasn't tight. It was just all over the place. There was no connection. I don't know who our main midfielder was. I don't know who was connected from midfield to the strike. But I mean, I have to give credit to Iwobi, right? Iwobi definitely he's always a standout player. And I think, again, as I said, we don't give him enough credit. Yeah, maybe does he deserve enough credit? I don't know. But I'm just talking about from the prison of Nigeria. I'm not talking about what he plays for his club. I don't care. I'm talking about what he does for Nigeria. And he's proven himself. I just think, just a lot more needs to be done. If not, we're going to be out in the first round.
Yeah. Listen, we obviously got a striker who can score goals, right? The defenders weren't put under pressure today, but they defended well to an extent. The keeper looked okay. The midfield, Frank Onyeka, Iwobi, and who was it? Who was the third person? Your favorite player?
Iwobi.
No, the third player. The person that was sitting.
Who was it? Joe Aribo. Was it Moses Simon?
Listen.
Yusuf.
He got in some good positions. Yeah.
He was getting into good positions, right? Yeah, but again, it's delivery, outcome, result. That's what we want. Can he make it happen? I don't know. I mean, yeah, he came in for Ndidi, I think. Obviously, he cannot replace Ndidi. That's the point. That's the fact, right? So we have to settle. But I mean, I think a lot more needs to be done. That coach is just having a laugh, man.
Yeah, but you say the coach, but does he have tools to work with?
Kind of, yes. I think so. Because if you think about it, what happened to so we used to always have like these very standout home-based players. Who was your standout player in 2013?
You're gonna answer that.
Okay, so I mean there was Mikel, and guess what? There was Sunday Mba. Sunday Mba was a home-based player. So I'm saying that we always have all these standout players. I mean, again, it's the game of football. It doesn't matter the kind of club you play for. It's if you come to the party, you're on point, you're fit, you're whatever. You have the. And Sunday Mba had it. Sunday Mba was a very, very deeply confident player that had never played in Europe, but came into the Super Eagles squad and was showing his. So I don't. So yeah, does he have the tools to work with? Yes. I just think he's narrowing his focus too much on Europe. Look at home. There are players you can pick. There are playmakers that you can pick. Some of these guys here are just. Yeah, they did their best, but I think there's a lot more they can do, honestly.
The wide players were poor today, and they have to get the ball up to Osimhen to score goals. They have to create chances. Yeah. Simon, Chukwueze, Lookman, all poor today. No influence in the game whatsoever.
How are you going to beat Ivory Coast?
Listen, I mean, that's on Thursday, so we need to, go back to the training ground and try and, he's got to change the personnel in the team, because I just thought the team today had absolutely nothing to offer. Absolutely nothing.
I mean, they looked like they had something to offer at first, right? They looked like they were asking a lot of questions, or Osimhen was getting into positions, but I mean, there's no connection. I mean, you need those passes to Osimhen. And Osimhen also needs to finish, right? He needs to finish. The only way we can ask for VAR is if you score, right? But if you miss, no one's going to ask for VAR whether whether it was offside or not. You need to score. The miss he had, I'm very shocked. I think he should be burying goals like that ordinarily, but I don't know. it's disappointing. I mean, but is there hope for the next game? I suppose I feel like every so Super Eagles are notorious for getting better with every game, right? So hopefully the next game, I mean, we might be able to match the Ivorians, at home.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what are Nigeria's chances of winning the 4th African Cup of Nations title?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think 30%. The chances are very, very slim. Yeah. I mean, we're talking about the North Africans. We're talking about the other West African countries, right? The North Africans, you cannot beat the North Africans. Not with what you're seeing now. They're going to annihilate you. I mean, those guys. I'm talking about all the North African countries, even Egypt, that is even shit, right? Do you understand? They're going to annihilate you.
Good to see you again. Thank you.
All right, my man.